Hi everyone, how are you? I'm Kate in Fantasylands, and this is the Bookworm Challenge, where I have to read and do absolutely everything in Genshin Impact. And if I sound like I'm not very well today, it's because I am not very well today. I'm sorry, I caught something in the past 2 days, like during the weekend, and I'm recovering. It's nothing serious, but I feel completely floored right now. But anyway, let me see if everything works correctly. Okay, perfect. Maybe the audio of the game needs to be just a tiny bit lower. Yeah. Okay. Now everything should be fine. Okay. Perfect. So, last time I started with the Dragonspine event, and I did quite a few things. I did the first part of the main event, which was very, very short. I never noticed that there was a snowman here, by the way, or here, but they're super cute. And... wait. Oh, it's different.
Let us have...
So, I shall start with the main quest again today, and then I'll continue with the other small quests for the games. And if I have time and power, I will actually play the games and read through all the instructions. That's the one thing I really don't like about this challenge. But I have to suck it up and just do it. So, let's start with the main quest. I just need to make a small note for myself. Okay, now's no time for tears. Some people think I'm not enough. I have 2 words for those people. Think again. Oh my, this... As someone who never thinks she's enough, I admire this person. Is it about Phaethena? Are those the words written by Phaethena? Okay. Promise you won't waste your youth. Okay, wait until 8 the following day. A shared hobby brings you all together. Okay. Last time I really enjoyed the comics, but I am just a teensy tiny bit disappointed that this is an event that is much more about Natlan than the events on Dragonspine. Because I really love Dragonspine and I really wanted more story with it. I mean, what more can I expect? I mean, the story with Durin is practically finished, or rather it has a completely different chapter. So even I don't know what I expected. But still, Dragonspine is one of my favorite areas.
Hey Marissa! We finished reading that comic book you gave us! It was pretty cool!
Vanessa looks sad, disappointed. What's going on?
Morning.
Wait, you finished it? Wow, that was so quick!
I want to know more. I want to understand the whole story.
So you two have been won over by Phaethena's infectious charisma? It was but a matter of time.
Oh, that's so nice of them to have someone who understands their fandom.
From what we read, it seemed like the Soul Blazers were a group of Natlanese heroes who fought against monsters. Also, Malika had a cameo in there. Does that mean the Soul Blazers saga is based on historical events?
Yeah, I've been wondering though. Phaethena is definitely not one of the 6 heroes, right? One Jiro and the others we saw, however, with Malika, they were definitely like the real heroes that we know from Natlan.
That's right. It's an adaptation of Natlan's history. All the characters are based on real people.
Even Phaethena?
But of course, it's mostly for entertainment. You can't treat it as a history textbook.
The Soul Blazers were warriors who fought against the monsters of the Abyss. Their mission? To protect their nation. The finest warrior of all the Soul Blazers was Phaethena. She is our hero, our role model.
When I say Faetena, I mean Fietena. I'm so sorry.
The Pyro Archon has some real cool fight scenes too, though. She fights with real passion. But there's a whole bunch of other comic series that deal with her story specifically. This one is more focused on Fietena's story arc. Her motivations, her rise to greatness, and so on.
Wait. Do people in Natlan know about Mawika? The fact that she basically traveled through time to appear 500 years later? Because I don't know if you remember. When the traveler first goes to Natlan and she meets Kachina and they go to the statue of the Seven, Kachina is like, "Oh, we have had many Pyro Archons throughout the years, and it's only a coincidence that our statue looks like the real Pyro Archon of today." So that led me to believe that they have no idea that Mawika was actually from 500 years ago. They just think that she's, well, like a normal person who became a normal Archon or something like this. But if they put her in the comic, do they know?
No matter how desperate things got, she never lost hope. Thanks to her dogged determination, she went from rookie warrior with no understanding of strategy to a formidable commander. Along the way, she became friends with a group of fellow warriors who stuck with each other through thick and thin. Fietena! She's my hero.
This story really means a lot to her.
She seems truly inspired.
Oh, every time my thesis gets rejected, I just think about all the challenges that she faced. And suddenly, my own problems don't seem so insurmountable after all.
Okay, I don't want to spoil anything. I've been thinking of making another video that is... It is about fantasy. It's not like the last video I made that was a bit off topic with the languages. But the video I'm thinking of making is going to be a bit just difficult for me. But this definitely touches on it a lot.
Don't worry, Alrani. I have faith in you. You'll get your thesis approved one day.
Aw, Veressa. You bet I will. Trifling thesis. You are no match for me. When I get back to the academia, prepare to be whipped into shape.
Go, Aurani, go. I believe in you.
So, now that you guys are into this series, you wanna join the Legion?
Okay, if I were the traveler, I would be a bit scared because I don't deal well with a lot of people, but let's see.
What does it involve? It's a comic book fan club, right?
Don't stress over it. Yes, we were initially brought together by a shared interest in comics, but ultimately our main purpose is to share life's joys and get rid of life's woes. Whatever comes our way, we have each other, and we can face it together. We discuss comics together, eat together, and chill together.
They want Paimon. They want Paimon. We just eat together. There you go.
In that case, Paimon's in!
Count me in too.
Yes! Welcome, welcome!
Captain, what about the welcome ceremony? Or have you forgotten our traditions?
Are you a bit scared because I am a bit scared?
Of course I haven't forgotten. Find a nice open space and wait for me there. I'll just go grab something from the camp.
Now's no time for tears. It sounds so scary. I bet it would be very wholesome, but I'm scared. Let's see what's the welcoming ceremony. I don't know why, but in movies or in series or in anything like this, a welcoming ceremony... Wait, is this... because on this account I haven't really explored everything. When I think of welcoming ceremony, I kind of imagine... I don't know if you've played this game because it's a bit old, but Dragon Age Origins, the welcoming ceremony for becoming a warden. Let's not talk about dark stuff today.
Here. This is a good spot.
Alrani, do you have know what Varesa's fetching from the camp?
Probably the relic we used to swear in new members.
A relic? The flashbacks of the Grey Warden welcoming ceremony are just overwhelming me already. A relic? Oh, she's fast.
I'm here! Hope I didn't keep you waiting too long. I sprinted the whole way.
Please don't tell me you've brought a cup with the blood of some monsters.
Here, take this. It's a Fiatena mask. I made it myself.
Okay, this is not so scary.
Thanks! Huh? Isn't this the mask you wear in combat?
That's right. Fiatena used to wear a mask in combat too. So the one I made for myself is modeled after hers. Mind if I keep going for a bit?
Not at all! The floor is yours!
The tale of the Soul Blazer saga is a long one, told over 12 volumes. The characters go through so many changes along the way, growing and developing as the story progresses.
Varesa has obviously never heard of One Piece because she thinks 12 volumes is a lot, but sure.
This mask, for instance, is just one of the 5 different versions Fiatena wears during the story. This one is my favorite of them all.
Oh, this one is the cutest.
At one point, Fiatena goes through a tough phase where she's disillusioned after fighting so many battles, but her friends are always there for her even through her darkest time. With their encouragement, she was able to rally and get back on her feet. And this is the mask she wore when she made her comeback!
I think this counts as a huge spoiler, Varesa, but sure.
In my view, that makes it the perfect relic to use for inducting new members into the Legion.
Oh! This ceremony just got super ceremonious.
Do you think we'll actually get to see the Traveler or Paimon wearing the mask?
Hold on to it. You're gonna need it during the ceremony.
Oh! Captain, is it time?
Now, Traveler and Paimon, join me in reciting the Legion of Soul Blazers Creed, which we will cry out at the top of our lungs.
Wait. We have to shout it out?
Yeah. Just imagine you're bursting with praise for the chef after a sensational meal.
I don't do that.
Or, for me, sometimes, I get so happy hanging out with my friends that I just want to shout, "Thank you!" as loud as I can.
Varesa and I are completely different people.
When you believe in something, you shout it for the whole world to hear.
Exactly. I couldn't have put it better myself. Now, repeat after me.
Okay.
Through pain and defeat, we shall never fear.
Through pain and defeat, we shall never fear.
Through pain and defeat, we shall never fear.
She talks.
I will always champion love and imagination.
I will always champion love and imagination!
Great! Soul Blazers, as of this moment, you are now members of the Legion.
Yay!
Nice!
I can't wait to tell Shilonen the good news.
I think Paimon already wants her food, but sure.
If I'm not mistaken, she's out training with Minnie and Igong today.
Got it. All right, let's go.
Sure. There is a Sealy there, but I'm sorry, Mr. Sealy. I will have to come finish the exploration for this area another day. Oh, Minnie and Inga don't look very well. Are they trying to unalive Minnie and the other guy?
Vice Captain, shall we call it a day?
That's enough strength training for now. But we still have racetrack familiarization training. We can't afford to skip it.
Shilonen, they're normal people. Can you imagine racing with Shilonen? That's not fair. That's not fair.
Attention, Soul Blazers! Da-da-da-da! It gives me great pleasure to introduce 2 new additions to the Legion of Soul Blazers. The Traveler and Paimon!
The pleasure is all mine. I will always champion love and imagination.
Alright! Induction complete! Now we're officially Soul Blazers!
Ah, welcome to the club. Unfortunately, I don't think we'll be able to hold a welcome party for you today. Minnie and Igong have been training for ages. They are completely exhausted.
Shilonen, you literally just said that they have to continue training. So they have energy for that, but not for a welcoming party? Make it make sense.
Congratulations.
They can't even talk.
Minnie, you still up for racetrack familiarization training?
Yeah. Why wouldn't I be?
Because you're barely up for briefing.
Since it's a 4-person relay, we gotta rehearse every stage.
I'm so jealous of Alrani. Logistics is the easiest job. Gets to stay at the camp the whole time.
Yeah, they seem totally wiped out. Alright, we can skip the welcome party. We pretty much know everyone anyway.
I thought you wanted food, Paimon.
Shame you have to miss out, though. I feel kind of bad. Let me think. Ah! Okay, here's what we'll do. Why don't you join us for training? We still need to practice on the race course itself, so we could turn it into a team-building event. In this cold weather, there's no better feeling than running around and getting the blood pumping. We'll all feel toasty and warm by the time we're done. What do you say, Traveler?
Me? Join you for training? Running training?
Come on, it'll be fun. We can chat while we train. It'll take your mind off it.
Paimon, thoughts? Get those legs moving for once?
Count Paimon out. She is not cut out for this at all. Paimon's never run a day in her life, 'cause she can fly. Flying's way faster than running.
Is it now? We should race sometime. Put that theory to the test.
Hi, Paimon. I would say run for your life, but I guess you don't run.
No thanks. Paimon flying is faster than Paimon running. Not Veressa running.
That was a smart way to escape from this.
All right, we'll let Paimon off. It would be pretty absurd having someone who can fly join a running race. I'm all rested up, so I can join you instead.
Of course you are.
As for Minnie and Igong, if you guys want to keep training, then pace yourselves and stick to slow jogging. But if you're worn out, feel free to stay put and recover.
Thank you, Vice Captain. Yeah, I'm not moving. I'll just rest right here.
I'm down to keep training.
I am a bit worried about him. This is freezing cold. He should go rest in front of a fire.
Okay, that makes 4 of us for training. Me, Veressa, Minnie, and the Traveler.
Oh, Minnie, you're going to unalive yourself even before the race starts.
Let's split into 2 groups then. Shilonen and Minnie can do a slow jog. I'll be sprinting full speed on the race course. Traveler, you join whichever group you want. We're just happy you can join us.
Okay. Wait. Oh, poor Igang. Paimon, take him to somewhere that is warm and nice and cozy. Oh, we actually have to begin training. Okay. Begin training.
Okay, keep your head up, shoulders back, and allow your arms to swing however feels natural. You'll save energy that way.
I think that Veressa and Shilonen are really letting... Oh, that was so cute. Did you see?
This track forms part of the official race course. It's one of the flatter sections.
Shilonen was so cute. Minnie was basically running. barely managing to run a tiny bit, jogging. And Shilonen, so nice of her. She was behind her walking. So nice, but also so savage.
Oh, monsters, huh? I guess that makes sense. Mountains have plenty of places for wildlife and wild monsters to hide. I'll politely ask them to leave us alone.
Veressa, what is your polite way of asking them to move along? Yeah, you sit on them, sure.
Yeah!
Also, I don't know how to play with Varese, I'm sorry. I did try out her
Look out below!
on her trial a long time ago when she came
Hero
out.
incoming!
And it was not bad. But I don't have her, I don't know how to use her.
Glad that's taken care of. One less thing for Minnie and Shilonen to deal with. They're talking the same course as us, right? They should be here any minute. Let's wait for them.
They were right behind us though. Oh, okay.
How's it going? You two holding up okay?
Well, Shilonen basically had to just throw behind Minnie, so I don't think she's tired.
I'm good. Minnie's form is so much better than last time.
That's so savage.
I still think I need more practice.
You don't look so good. Why don't you take a rest, Minnie?
The course goes into an uphill climb from here. It's gonna get pretty tough.
It's fine. I'll keep going. I gotta get a good ranking. I don't want to drag the team down.
Even so, you shouldn't push yourself too hard. Health and safety always come first. Results are second.
Thanks, Varese. I do appreciate it, but the thing is...
You need this, don't you? For personal reasons? You mentioned some kind of deal with your parents. I'm guessing it's something to do with that? I noticed you had a certain look on your face when you first brought it up, like you were trying to suppress how you were feeling. In my view, when a kid makes a face like that, it's actually a cry for help. So what's really going on? You can tell us. If you keep it to yourself, we can't help you fix it.
Yeah, she was quite weird when she said it, right? And I theorized that she probably has made some kind of deal with her parents. She has never left Mondstadt, right? So maybe she was telling them if she does well during the competition, maybe she can leave Mondstadt and go explore for a bit?
I remember Minnie saying in one of her letters how she hoped to go to Inazuma one day and work as an assistant comic book artist. That or become a prop maker, building true-to-life comic book items for fans. But her mom and dad aren't very supportive of her goals. Could that have anything to do with the relentless training?
Oh, okay. I'll explain. Varese's right. My mom and dad don't approve of me moving abroad for work. I'm the baby of the family. There's a huge age gap between me and my older brother, and I was a pretty sickly child, so my parents worried a lot about me growing up.
Yeah, of course.
They don't like the thought of me moving so far away from home. They say they'd always be worrying about my health. Also, they'd rather I pick something more stable. The idea of trying to make a career in the comic book industry is crazy to them. They think I need to be more realistic, get a real job.
Genshin is getting a bit too realistic, don't you think so?
But what employable skills do I even have? I can do art, and I can build stuff, but I'm no good at anything else.
That's so much already. She can draw, she can build things. Don't be so hard on yourself, Minnie.
It's like, no matter how many times we have the conversation, I can never get through to them. They treat me like I'm just a little kid living in a fairy tale world. But this time, the situation is different. Suddenly, my friends came all the way to Mondstadt to see me because of our shared interest in comics. And then we signed up for a cross-country contest. That really surprised them. I'm sure they don't believe I can do it. So, I made a deal with my parents. If I pull this off and my team gets ranked, they have to start taking me seriously about what I want in life.
I was right.
Don't worry, Minnie. You're in good hands. Even Coach Yan-san has praised me for how fast I can run. And she has high standards. And you've seen Shilonen when she gets going, right? She's as tough as they come. A real hero. She fought wars for her tribe. As long as we do well enough to get ranked, your parents will come around, right? I'm confident we can do that. We are all behind you on this.
Varese?
Minnie, I still remember that time you sent Nepeka some of your work. Artwork of Fiatena, and a mask you built yourself. She showed them off to all the other kids in the tribe, and they loved them so much, they offered more to buy them off her. But Nepeka wasn't about to let go of them.
Oh, that's so heartwarming.
Huh? Really? I had no idea anyone would want to pay for my artwork.
Why wouldn't they? Your creations have real value. And while that's subjective in emotional terms, hey, the offer of more is a pretty objective measure. To me, that fact alone says that you already have a real job.
Your mask and artwork are already famous in the Collective of Plenty. People are constantly asking, who painted this? It's incredible work.
Oh, that's awesome.
If you ever visit our tribe, you can bet there'd be crowds of people swarming you and begging for your autograph.
I'll definitely visit one day. I had no idea I had fans already.
All in good time. We can talk more about that later. For now, I think you need to stay here and get some rest.
Thanks, both of you. I'll make sure to rest properly.
Good. I'll stay here and keep you company for a while.
The Traveler and I will keep training then. Might as well finish out the track.
Okay, I have a bad feeling that this is already almost at the end of the quest. I can't talk with them. Oh. Okay, let's continue training further.
You definitely don't want to stray off course on a mountain like this. It could get dangerous.
I know.
If you find yourself getting cold, there are some torches off to the side in this section. Just set one alight and warm yourself up.
Vanessa, we don't have fire on this team. I don't know what you want me to do. Interesting, they even have an X sign here. What would happen if I go to the X sign?
We made it to the relay point. Good job. I gotta say, this terrain is seriously challenging. If people don't familiarize themselves with the course in advance, they could easily get lost on race day. But at least the organizing committee has taken the time to clearly mark out the course. And thankfully, there aren't many wild animals or monsters out here. People should be able to practice without incident. How are you feeling? Still got the energy to keep training?
I've still got some gas in the tank. Or, oh, let's go back and meet up with Minnie. I don't know what to say. I kind of want to see the whole race. I also kind of want to see what Minnie's up to, but maybe let's see.
Awesome. Then let's get back to it. Whew. The next section looks even harder. Let's make sure to stay alert so we don't leave the course, and pace ourselves to protect our joints. That's what Coach Yan-san would say. Her advice is always spot on. This is the second section of the official race course. Watch out for signs so you stay on track.
Okay, the signs are really well put, to be honest. It's very... Usually there are far more monsters around here, as far as I know. Interesting that we met only a few villagers.
Watch out for that pit. Don't fall in.
Do I want to fall in? What if I fall in? Hi, Waffle, hi! The intrusive thoughts are about to win for me. I won't fall in. Oh, she doesn't say anything. That's too bad. How are you, Waffle? I hope you're having a lovely day. Okay. I have to continue going here. Literally, there are no monsters. That surprises me so much.
There's a gap here. If we jump down, it should shave off a lot of our race time.
Isn't that
But
cheating?
it's a little risky. Gotta be careful not to sprain an ankle or it's game over.
Wait. Jump? Why do we have to jump if the... I don't understand what's going on.
We made it to the relay point of Section 2. That's today's training target officially smashed.
Oh, you're doing great, Waffle. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear that.
We just need to check out Sections 3 and 4 of the course, but we can do that tomorrow. Now that we've stopped, it suddenly occurred to me. After a whole morning of running, we're still only halfway up the mountain.
The day is young. You wanna climb to the summit?
Kinda? But then again, I'm already freezing. And it must be even colder up at the top. Yeah, forget it. Let's head back. I'll catch a cold if I'm out here much longer. Why don't we regroup with Shilonen and Minnie, then head back together?
Oh my, can you imagine being in the snow with this outfit? I'm surprised she hasn't already frozen completely. Okay.
Hey, you two. We're back.
3, actually. Yigong came to join me and Minnie while you were out training.
Yeah, I felt bad slacking off while everyone else was going the extra mile.
Sounds like the cold's getting to you.
All right, let's head back to camp so people can get some extra layers on. Wow, the time's really flown by. At this rate, I don't know if I'll have time for my nap before we hit the city for the afternoon.
Shilonen is talking about the real things here. Okay, let's return to camp. Oh, there is a chest here. Okay, let's grab the chest very quickly. And then I'll return to camp.
Be silent. Observe. To dust.
This is the kind of...
Okay. Back to camp. Okay. Sorry. Oh, it's already... Wait. Just let me have 1 minute, please. I'm sorry, I'm just a bit sick, so... Everything's fine, everything's fine.
Well done on your training, everyone. Now we have some free time before this afternoon's activity. As planned, we'll meet by the Knights of Favonius headquarters at 2 p.m.
Will we get to go to the library? Will we?
Oh, Rani, I thought you wouldn't be thinking about your thesis right now.
That's right! Excited?
Yes!
Me too. After days up here in the mountains, I'm looking forward to finally checking out the city.
Great! In that case, see you all at 2 p.m. sharp for some well-earned fun.
Yeah!
That perked them up. Now that fun's on the agenda, they don't seem so tired anymore.
Well, of course. It's important to relax and de-stress after training hard.
And to eat. I am super hungry right now. Okay, everyone. Dismissed.
Do you think Mondstadt has enough food to fulfill Varesa? Because I'm kinda doubting it. Oh, Waffle, you're sick too? Oh, that's awful. I got bad in the beginning of the weekend and I'm still recovering. I hope you get better soon, Waffle. Okay. Wait, I do have to go to the city with them, right? Yeah. Okay. Now's not the time for tears, still. Oh, to the Mondstadt library.
Okay, people, time to go.
I wonder what the Mondstadt's comic collection is like. Don't let me down, Mondstadt Library.
Does Mondstadt have comics?
Shilonen, we made it!
Nice, everyone's here. Let's go. Minnie and Varesa are already inside.
I know that Mondstadt has lots of books, but I've never seen comics per se.
I am loving the atmosphere in here. The peace and quiet, the subtle scent of flowers in the air, plus the chairs look really comfy. Whoever runs this library has great taste.
I wholeheartedly agree. I do. I actually love the Mondstadt library. Even more than the Sumeru one. This one is just perfect. Lisa is a woman of exceptional taste.
Ooh, that being said, what happened to actually running the library? I don't see any staff anywhere.
Yes, Lisa is kind of like you, Shilonen. She likes to rest for a while.
Lisa's probably taking her afternoon break at the moment.
Afternoon break? I'm the one who should be on an afternoon break. That's it. Okay, I am taking a nap. You guys go hang with Faressa. I'm gonna find a table to pass out on.
I knew it.
Yeah, it's just too cozy here not to. It'd be a shame to waste the opportunity. There, that table. I have been eyeing it since we got here. It has nap material written all over it.
Does it though?
Paimon has a funny feeling that Lisa would approve of Shilonen's commitment to afternoon naps.
Yeah. And there she goes.
Whoa, that was fast! 1 second she's talking to us, the next she's out like a light.
Her work can't catch up with her here. Maybe that makes it easier for her to relax.
Guess so. Happy napping, Shilonen.
Can I wake her up? Oh, I can sit next to her. But I can... There is nothing that can wake up Shilonen. Good to know.
They don't seem to have a dedicated section for comics and light novels here. Everything from the Liyue publishing house is grouped under children and teens.
Is there something wrong with that?
Everything is wrong with that. Would you put the Soul Blazer Saga on the same shelf as The Boar Princess?
Hey, watch it. What have you got against the Boar Princess?
Civil War.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean it like that. To be fair, The Boar Princess is a pretty good read. I bought the whole set from the Wanwen Bookhouse.
What are you reading, Igang?
The Soul Blazer Saga Armored Assault Volume 1. Ah! The Soul Blazer spin-off!
Yep. This book was my first introduction to the Soul Blazer universe. It abandons traditional modes of human combat, instead housing the heroes within giant armored mecha, each the size of the Jade Chamber.
Okay, I sincerely hope that this isn't like foreshadowing what will happen in Genshin later, because it's very possible, isn't it? Just think about it. Sandrone fights with her Polonia mecha, basically, her robot. And after Snezhnaya, we'll be getting Kanria. And they use a lot of robots, so a mecha hero maybe is coming very soon.
And since it isn't canon, it's free to delve into territory that the original series can't explore, like aerial combat. It goes pretty hard. When I discovered this as a boy, I thought it was the coolest thing ever. As soon as I saw mecha and mid-air dogfights, I was hooked.
So you're big into the mecha genre, huh?
I sure am. After that, I was hunting down books in the Soul Blazer series wherever I could find them. I even bought the Mecha Warrior action figures released by the Liyue publishing house. I gotta say, though, it really did a number on my savings. Those action figures are so expensive and there are so many to collect.
Then don't buy so many of them.
Yep, that's how it goes. Seems like every other day there's a Soul Blazer reprint, collector's edition, spin-off series, sequel. So much to keep track of.
Yeah, the thing is, the publisher knows exactly what they're doing. They keep milking their cash cow for all it's worth, because chumps like me fall for it every single time.
Is Genshin calling itself out? With all their games, all their spin-offs with the figurines and stuff?
Me too. Yigang, which book are you gonna borrow?
Just this one. Armored Assault, Volume 1. Can't beat the classics.
Okay, they're Financially very bad, but happy for now.
I'm surprised Miss Musk isn't here today. I always see her by the linguistics section.
Yes, Wafo, exactly, right? Yeah, where is this girl? She's the one that studies Hilichurl languages. Yeah, it's not like her to slack off. Maybe she went out to find some Hilichurls for her research.
You guys know this place inside out, huh? Even down to the regulars. That's impressive.
Of course, the library is my secret base. I know which books are on what shelves, who the regular customers are, even what brand of tea Lisa uses for her afternoon drink.
This is literally a butcher that raised his own meat.
This chair is the same one I was sitting in when I first read through the Soul Blazer saga. And anytime I want to write letters to my friends in the Legion, this is where I come. I just feel so comfortable here. Miss Lisa is really friendly. She's shared some of her snacks with me before.
Did she make you do her work as well?
Wow, amazing! Snacks. What I meant to say was, this library is totally different from the one back home.
Is there a library in Natlan? Maybe that's very insensitive to say, but like, I mean, one that we can actually go to, like a physical location in the game?
Instead of books, we have woven scrolls. They're usually hung up high on the walls, which means the shorter kids can't always see them. But I was always tall for my age. Whenever my friends wanted to read a woven scroll, they'd come get me to read it out for them. I got so used to reading woven scrolls in a group that when I eventually got into comics, I carried on the habit. It's more fun reading them together with friends.
You think so? How does that work, though? 'Cause everyone reads at a different pace, right?
It works fine. The faster readers just wait for the others to catch up before turning the page. Plus, with other people around, you can read for a bit, then chat for a bit, then read some more. Beats reading in silence.
Oh, if I'm reading, I don't want anyone chatting around me. Thank you very much, Vanessa, but no thank you.
Funnily enough, that's actually how I got to know Shilonen. This one time, I came to her workshop planning to commission her for a job. When I arrived, I found Nepeka reading a comic book. And it turned out it was the Soul Blazer saga!
Oh, Nepeka is so cute here.
We were both pretty stoked to meet a fellow Soul Blazer fan. And I guess we were chatting so loudly that we woke Shilonen up from her nap. She came over, intending to quiet us down. But that turned into us roping Shilonen into reading comics with us. Next thing you know, it was the middle of the night and we'd been at it for hours. Shilonen was so tired. She just laid down in between me and Nepeka and went to sleep. Ever since then, we've been the best of friends.
That sounds so nice. I really want to meet Nepeka, too. I hope I can visit Natlan one day.
We can make that happen. I'm sure Shilonen would be more than happy to introduce you. And don't forget to invite me too.
It's just...
Hey, don't feel down. A deal's a deal. As long as we get ranked in the contest, your parents will have to respect your wishes. So let's put all our energy into doing the best we can. We're gonna get that ranking. And you're gonna go on that trip.
We believe in you.
I'll do my best.
Yes, Minnie. Okay, everyone got their books? Lisa.
My. Looks like a lot of visitors snuck in while I was on my afternoon break. Hello, cutie. Hello, little Paimon. It's been too long.
We were hoping we'd catch you, but you were on your break, so we just went ahead, and it hasn't been so long. I was here for the witch's homework. I did a lot of work for you, Lisa. Don't you dare forget it.
That's quite all right. I'm sure your Natlanese friend here has read the library rules carefully and intends to abide by them.
She's still very scary.
As for your other Natlanese friend, I'm glad to see someone appreciates the cozy atmosphere. She looks like she's having a wonderful nap. Now then, has everyone decided which books they'd like to borrow?
Yes, ma'am. I'd like to borrow this copy of Armored Assault.
And I'll take this one. Vera's Melancholy. Minnie recommended it.
No problem. What about your, leopard friend? Did she want to borrow a book?
Your leopard friend.
Huh? How, borrow a book? Oh, yeah, no need. Thanks. This one was great, but I won't be checking it out.
Let's see. Along with divinity, you have very good taste in books. Or should I say, good taste in pillows?
Oh, yeah, sorry, that's my drool. Sorry. Okay.
So, you're telling me that Chilonen snores and drools?
All right, let me fill out the register. Then you'll be free to take your books.
Lisa checks out the books, hands them over, and sees you out to the door.
My appetite is insatiable today. Must be because of all the exercise.
Yeah, I bet everyone's getting hungry by now. We did push it pretty hard this morning.
Plus, the organizing committee had a load of supplies to distribute today. Stuff to keep people warm. I'm ravenous after moving all those boxes. Minnie, you're a local. Any recommendations on where to get a late lunch?
How about Good Hunter? Their steaks are really good.
Oh, I am so down. I'm craving a plate full of meat right now.
Yigong, don't tell me you caught a cold again.
Sounds like we should get some hot soup for the table. Come on, let's go.
Okay, I hope that Mondstadt has enough food to go around after Varesa, but sure, let's go.
Everyone loves Good Hunter. My family eats here all the time. It's a little small, though. We'll probably have to split the group across 2 tables.
Ah, bummer. Well, never mind. We've done plenty of group activities recently. It won't kill us to split up just this once.
Captain's already been hypnotized by the menu.
Of course she has.
It smells so good. Meat stew? Seafood? Are you ready to order? Let's see. I guess I'll get the ball rolling.
Okay. Place your bets. Is she going to order everything on the menu or not?
Let's start with 30 plates each of tea break pancakes and flaming red bolognese, 7 bowls of calla seafood soup,
There will be no food after her.
and 30 meat natos. As for appetizers, 12 apple roly-polies and 12 sautéed matsutake. Don't want to overdo it.
Of course not, Vanessa. Of course you don't want to overdo it.
Anyone else want to add something? Or we could just start there and add stuff later.
That's plenty. We can always order more if we need.
Looks like Varesa's appetite is as crazy as ever. Thanks, Sarah. That'll do for now.
Paimon, Sarah is probably having a heart attack at the moment.
Are you sure it's not too much?
Oh, I promise you, none of it will go to waste.
If you say so. Well then, I guess I better get cooking.
Nothing beats eating a nice big meal when you're hungry for it.
I bet that Sarah is rethinking the choices of her life at this moment. After a short wait. Seriously? Wait. This was too fast.
No matter how many times I witness it, the Varesa versus food show never ceases to amaze me. You gotta hand it to the collective of plenty. They can pack it away, and they can pack a punch.
After a short wait, apparently, Sarah expertly maneuvers the enormous platter of dishes to your tables. Thanks, says Varesa before digging in like there is no tomorrow.
Well, you gotta eat so you have enough energy for training. And as Fiatena once said, even a beast of the abyss knows that being a picky eater is an unpardonable sin. So all the more reason for us to eat our fill.
Oh, I know that line. It's from that standalone special, Fiatenna versus Abyss Lecter, Battle of the Meat Feasters, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they banned Vanessa. They made a picture with her horns and then with a very greedy smile on her face. No Vanessas allowed here. Oh, wow, really plumbing the depths of obscurity here.
Don't underestimate a hardcore fan. I know every line in the Soul Blazer saga, no matter where in the Soul Blazer universe it comes from.
Nice one, Alrani. The writers had fun with that one, didn't they? Pure comedy. Can you imagine if that was based on a true story? An eating competition with an abyssal monster. Such a hilarious proposition.
Yeah, it's really stretching the boundaries of possibilities. I guess it takes a certain kind of talent to come up with ideas like that.
Wacky ideas are one thing, but what really blows my mind is the characterization process. The way they take historical figures like Fiatenna and breathe new life into them as comic book heroes is just so impressive.
Vanessa, you have a little something here.
Some people think I'm not enough. I have 2 words for those people. Think again. That's one of my favorite Fiatenna quotes of all time.
That's from the Soul Blazer Saga Volume 3. Just FYI.
Thanks, Alrani. Minnie, do you have a favorite Soul Blazer quote? Or a favorite plot point in general?
I think for me, it's the way they portray Fiatenna's dream. Despite the endless numbers of monsters, and even when the Abyss seems like a never-ending threat, Fiatenna never gives up fighting for her dream homeland. Maybe it is impossible, but if we don't try, we'll never know.
That is a good quote.
Oh, yeah. I love that line, too.
Volume 3 strikes again. FYI.
No matter what, Fiatenna always stays true to her dreams. That's why she'll always be my favorite hero.
Same. But when I look at my own life, I wonder, will I ever have that same kind of tireless dedication? Following your dreams is so hard sometimes.
Oh, Minnie.
I feel like I'm giving everything I have to give, but everyone around me is telling me, give up. It's not realistic. I don't know. Honestly, I'm not even that good of an artist. I'm never quite happy with my work.
I never remember to put my word to not disturb, basically. I'm sorry for that. I know how awful it is to live in an environment where everyone is like this. Because I've lived in an environment like this. Like most of my childhood. I've been around these kinds of people and... it's not great. It's not great.
Sometimes I get to thinking that I should just pack my pens and paper away and be done with it. Maybe life would be easier that way. But I've tried that before too. And it's never long before I start to miss it. I'll be at the grocery store buying some cured meat or at home doing some chores, and I'll suddenly find myself thinking, I miss my art.
Well, let me guess. It always ends up with you digging out your art supplies and giving it another try.
Yeah, it's turning into a bit of a cycle, honestly. I keep flip-flopping between, that's it, I'm never painting again, and no, I gotta keep trying. Who am I kidding? I'll never have Fiatenna's perseverance.
Minnie is so... realistic.
You're thinking about it all wrong, Minnie. Even Fiatenna had days when she didn't feel like training or eating right. Having tireless dedication doesn't mean doing the same thing on repeat every day. To me, dedication just means being passionate about something. Wherever you go, whatever you do, you always carry it in your heart. Sometimes you let yourself go, but it's okay. You can always get back on the wagon. If you lose muscle or stamina, you just build it back up again. The important thing is to keep that passion alive through all the ups and downs. As Fiatenna said,
There is only one eternal power in this world, the power of love.
Oh, sure, love.
exactly! From Volume 6, when Fiatenna delivers the crushing blow to her enemies. You see? The important lessons stay with you.
Yeah, and they always will.
Here is to your dreams, and here's to your passion.
Wait a sec! Veressa? When did you clear all those plates?
Paimon, a long time ago.
While everyone was talking. I guess Fiatana put me in the mood for a meat feast.
No fair! Come on, everyone, eat! We need to catch up!
Everyone grabs their cutlery and vies for a fair share of the remaining food.
So full.
I can't eat another bite. I'm absolutely stuffed.
How are they going to run like this?
Should we head back to camp? We can walk off some of that food.
Okay, take a walk outside Mondstadt? Oh, we really are taking a walk? I thought it would say just teleport. Sure. Let's go. I'm sorry, Timmy. Even if I would just go down here, not to mess up with your pigeons. I've tried even walking on the sides, but no matter how far I am, the pigeons always notice me, and then Timmy is sad, and oh please don't. Oh, that was so close. I was going to kill flints for some pigeons. What am I doing? Oh, here.
There's no more group activities today. Once we get back to camp, everyone's free to do their own thing.
That's a relief. I'm about to go into a food coma.
Who is this guy? Is this Minnie's brother?
Oh, Minnie, where have you been? I've been looking everywhere for you.
It is, right? What happened?
Patton? What is it? Is something wrong?
What do you think? You've been gone for days and haven't checked in once. Mom and Dad are worried.
But didn't she tell them that she's going for that cross-country running or something?
I've been out training for the race with my friends all morning. We just got back and everyone was hungry, so we came to get some food. Mom and Dad should know about it, though. I told them I signed up for a cross-country contest and I'll be at Dragonspine practicing in the days leading up to it. They agreed and everything.
Yeah, it's very strange, right?
Yeah, well, you know what they're like. They agree at first, but then several days go by without seeing you, and now they're freaking out. It's always that way.
Just for a second, my mind was going, oh my god, did Irmin so delete her existence or her experience as well? Just worried parents, okay.
Oh, so Patton from the tavern is your brother?
Are these the friends you were telling me about? Wait, honorary knight?
I'm the traveler. Hey, Patton.
Hey, everyone. I'm Minnie's much older brother.
Yeah, we know that you're much older.
When did you make friends with the honorary knight, Minnie? Whew, you kept that one quiet.
Oh, well, the honorary knight just sort of showed up for the pre-race training. I never had the chance to tell you guys.
Thanks for taking care of Minnie, everyone. I hope she hasn't been too much trouble.
Don't be silly. Minnie's our good friend. We've been hanging out, training together. It's been super fun.
Good. Glad to hear it. Okay, well, Mom and Dad said to tell you they miss you and they hope you come home soon. It's great that you've got a hobby you're so passionate about. But don't let it take up all your time, okay? You gotta come home and check in once in a while.
But she needs to train.
Come home as soon as you can, okay? You can go back to training tomorrow. We don't want Mom and Dad blowing a gasket.
Okay, I get it.
Aww.
I'm heading back to the camp with my friends now, but once we get there, I'll grab my luggage and head home.
Okay, great. Make it quick, though. Otherwise, Mom and Dad will probably go all the way to Dragonspine looking for you. Sorry to intrude, everyone. Have a great day. I'd better get back to the tavern now.
A bit overprotective. But it is Dragonspine, let's be honest. If I had a child and that child was running around Dragonspine, yeah,
Each time
sure,
the snow
I understand
falls,
them.
That is the call of Snezhnaya.
Man, I almost forgot how cold the mountain was. The difference between here and the city is mind-boggling. I'm gonna go warm up in the tent.
I'll join you. Right now, I just want to wrap myself in blankets and let the food coma run its course.
I'd better come too so I can grab my luggage.
Minnie!
Wait, they're already here? But she literally just arrived.
There you are, young lady.
Mom, Dad, you actually came.
What choice did we have? When were you planning on coming home? I thought this was supposed to only last a couple of days, but you've been gone for most of the week.
I never said a couple of days. I said several days.
You did. I remember that. But we also agreed that you'd be out during the days and come back home every night. Come on, it's time to go.
Okay, I'll just let my friends know. Hey guys, I won't be staying in the camp tonight. See you tomorrow for training.
She's not going to come tomorrow, is she?
I'm sorry. Tomorrow as well? This is all getting to be a bit too much, Minnie. You've been out here for days on end. Don't you think you've had your fun? Besides, you're not built for this cold weather. Remember that dreadful fever you had as a child? It took the better part of a week to clear up. Your mother and I worried ourselves half to death about you.
What?
Hello, sir. I'm Minnie's friend, Veressa.
Ah, Veressa. How do you do? I believe Minnie's mentioned you before. Thank you for keeping her company out here. Sorry, I would have brought a welcome gift if I'd known.
Welcome gift? No, there's no need for that. I just wanted to say, this contest, it really means a lot to Minnie. We've been training together in preparation for it. Minnie's taking the training really seriously. Every day she starts earlier and finishes later than anyone else, whether it's strength training or practicing out on the race course. She's been working the hardest out of everyone in our group. Didn't you make a deal with her? I heard that as long as Minnie gets ranked in the contest, you'll consider letting her do what she wants with her life? Her greatest wish is to work in the comic book industry, and she's putting so much work into it. Surely you don't want to see all her efforts go to waste.
I have a feeling that Minnie hasn't gone into just that much detail with her parents about all this.
Of course not. But the thing is...
Mom,
That's enough! What's more important? Your comics or your health? I don't know how many times we've told you. It's great that you have a hobby, but you need to learn the difference between work and play. When's it going to stop, Minnie? When you ruin your health in the name of fun?
Don't take your father's words too hard, Minnie. Both of us just want what's best for you. You're still young, and it's great that you have something you're passionate about. But at some point, you need to think about your future. I've seen your artwork, and I do think you have a wonderful talent. But being a comic book artist just isn't a stable career.
I'm sorry, Minnie. I didn't mean to be so harsh. I know how much effort you're putting into this. We both do. We really admire your determination. You're our daughter. And we love you so much. But surely you can appreciate where we're coming from. Dreams are great. But at the end of the day, they don't put food on the table.
Mom, Dad, can we please continue this in private?
After all this, look, I understand where her parents are coming from. They're handling it very badly, let's be honest. But Minnie is surprisingly mature about all of this.
Yes, of course. Let's move over there.
Wait, they want us to go. She wanted to do it in private, Shilonen. Or are we moving to another place? Okay, I know that I just said they want to do it in private, but Minnie's talking with her parents. The atmosphere seems very stern. Work hard for your money so the rich can stay rich. Yeah. Yeah, the real world kinda sucks, doesn't it?
Oh, things got pretty intense with Minnie's parents there. Even Paimon didn't dare to interrupt.
I dared, but I couldn't.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to speak up on Minnie's behalf again. But I didn't even know how to butt in. I mean, it sounded like their hearts are in the right place. They said they have her best interests in mind, expressed concern for her health, tried to comfort her, but the whole thing still just felt kind of off to me. I can't quite pinpoint what it was, though.
Oh, what about your parents, Vanessa? Have they always supported you?
I mean, whether I'm training, eating, or heading to bed for a nap, they're all smiles. But Minnie's parents... neither of them were smiling when they spoke to her just now. Their words were caring, but their tone was so angry. I don't understand it. It sounds like they don't want to let Minnie take part in the contest. But then all her hard work will have been for nothing. What are we gonna do? I'm supposed to be Minnie's captain, but I feel powerless to help her.
I wasn't expecting the Peka's gift for Minnie to come in handy so soon.
What did she get?
I was planning to save it as a final surprise before we leave, but under the circumstances, it would be silly not to use it now.
You've got a plan, Shilonen? How do we fix this?
I can't put smiles on her parents' faces, but I think I can make sure Minnie gets to participate in the contest.
Okay, I'm very interested. Also, I'm very surprised that this part of the quest is so long. I've been at it for like an hour already, and it's still going on. The previous one was exceptionally short, and the ones in the previous flagship event in Sumeru were also rather on the short side, to be honest. This one is so good, though.
That's not true. I promise, I would never.
Well, in that case, we can discuss this more back home.
Sorry to interrupt, but there's something I'd like to discuss with the two of you.
You must be Vice Captain Shilonen. Minnie's mentioned you before. Is something the matter? If it's about the competition, don't worry. We'll let Minnie take part. But as we've just informed her, this will be her last time. We don't want her wasting any more time on worthless pursuits.
But, okay. Doing your work and your other responsibilities is important, but having fun is not worthless. How are you supposed to keep on going when life is just a dreadful repetition of the same thing again and again, and if you have nothing to live for? This guy doesn't understand anything.
Gotcha. Look, I don't mean to interfere with your family business, but Minnie's a part of our team. I have to make sure everyone's in the right frame of mind to compete. And I can't help but feel that her conversation with you was a little demotivating. I'm concerned it's going to impact her performance on race day.
Shilonen is so polite in the way she says this. I would have gone so much harder than this.
I also don't think you're really validating her efforts when you brand something your daughter is passionate about as wasting time.
Couldn't agree more.
Like I said, not trying to intrude on your family business or anything, but I thought you should know that a student of mine back home simply adores Minnie's artwork. She's not here to speak for herself, but as her teacher, I felt like I should pass along the message.
I agree that Minnie has artistic talent. But I stand by what I said earlier. Hobbies are hobbies. Work is work. A couple of fans isn't going to get you anywhere in life.
Yeah, about that. Take a look at this letter.
What's this?
Let's call it a token of appreciation from Minnie's fan base.
Is that money? Mora?
They wanted to write one letter each, but I told them I couldn't take a whole sack of mail on a long-distance trip. So instead, my student Napeka arranged for them all to make a group painting for Minnie. In the end, so many people participated that it was pretty much one brushstroke per person.
So cool!
Napeka's so thoughtful.
Sorry, Minnie. Nepeka wanted me to give this to you as a surprise after the competition, but given the situation, I made the executive decision to give it to you now.
So how many people is this?
You think Minnie's wasting her time because in your eyes, making art isn't a worthwhile job? And when you use words like worthless, what you're really saying is it's not a stable source of income. Am I right?
Yes, you're right.
Well, now you have another way to measure worth. Your daughter's artwork has attracted a whole lot of fans, and very enthusiastic ones at that. Since arriving in Mondstadt, I've learned that being a bard is seen as a very respectable profession here. Let's imagine Minnie was a bard for a second. Instead of drawings and paintings, she'd produce poetry and songs. Instead of fans, she'd have an audience.
She didn't got them. She got them with lore.
Would you still be inclined to stop her from being creative? Would lyrics and music be just as much of a waste of time?
Yeah, go say it to his lord. His lordship, Lord Barbados himself. Say it. Say it. Do the blasphemy and let Venti's... I don't know. What would Venti's anger be like? A cold breeze? No more alcohol for them?
I take your point, but there's still the issue of her health.
Sorry, let me butt in real quick. You know, Minnie's not nearly as fragile as you think. I'm not just saying that either. I've been doing competitive sports in my tribe since I was a little kid, so I know what I'm talking about. Sure, Minnie's not built like a pro bodybuilder, but she's got great potential. A sensible amount of exercise is good for her health. Far better than staying cooped up at home all the time.
There we go. Lore and science, they're defeated.
Mom, Dad, my health is a lot better these days. Really. I feel great. Now that I'm training every day, my appetite's improved and I'm sleeping better.
Minnie, sometimes I forget how grown up you are now. You're your own person with your own ideas. To tell you the truth, your mother and I don't really understand this whole world of comics and Liyue publishing house. When all's said and done, we just want you to have a safe and stable life. The last thing we want is to see you suffer. But a deal is a deal. This competition clearly means a lot to you. So, give it your best shot. See it through to the end.
She's smiling now. Shilona noticed that neither of her parents was smiling before, but now her mother is happy.
I will.
Don't worry. I'll make sure Minnie gets through this safe and sound.
Thank you, Honorary Knight. It really does ease my mind knowing that you're on the team. I think I've said enough for one day. Minnie, you're free to attend training and attend the competition. But you're not to stay out at night. Come home and sleep in your own bed.
That's reasonable.
Understand?
Yes, Dad.
Minnie collects her luggage and leaves with her parents. They promise to bring her to tomorrow's training session.
Whew. At least we got there in the end.
Your powers of persuasion worked like a charm.
It was a shot in the dark, honestly. I'm not good at dealing with family drama. Sure as heck didn't have a plan B, so it's a good thing the letter worked. This is way more than I signed up for. I only came here to buy that, merch stuff or whatever.
Even though it wasn't what you signed up for, you really rose to the occasion.
No, you think? I don't know. Seeing how Minnie's parents were acting, it just reminded me of a similar situation from a while back. Sometimes someone can love their idea of another person so much that they'll try to mold them to fit that mental image.
Ah, yes. Shinonen really went through... Her quest is so dark. It was eerily dark. Oh, very good quest for a story quest. Very dark.
But if love is starting to restrict your freedom, it's time to get out. Anyway, Minnie's parents aren't nearly that extreme. Let's go get ready. Tomorrow is race day and we have to deliver results.
Now's no time for tears is complete. I really like this one. Okay. Wait, new quest? Serendipitous encounters and a curious consensus? Is that one of the mini quests around here? No. It's something different, interesting. Okay. Yes, I did the quest for this place, and I also did the quest for this place last time. It would be good to unlock all games today, so tomorrow I have less reading to do and more playing to do. But I am interested to see this one. It is not one of the mini quests for meeting with characters, so I wonder what it would be. Okay. Okay, let's go. Sorry. Serendipitous encounters and a curious consensus in Dragonspine, Mondstadt. Talk to the two people deep in discussion. You run into two old friends near the Dragonspine International Cross-Country Challenge Camp. A meeting between them is something you haven't considered until now. Okay. Who are we meeting? Oh, Yanfei and Amber? That's what I'm saying. We figured it out. Yule detests rigid, stuffy people the most. You know, the kind with narrow-mindedness written all over their faces. They always get stuck obsessing over the tiniest details. And all they do is trip people up on every little step. Maybe they even wear a monocle and can't go anywhere without a book in their hands. But when you take a closer look, you realize they haven't really read it though. And they're just using it as a prop. I know these people. They are the worst. What they're really trying to do is to put on a so-called intellectual aura and get a leg up on you before the conversation even starts. That was spot on. I can picture it already. Yanfei and Amber? Now that's a duo Paimon's never seen before. Hey, what are you two chatting about? Is there someone Yola detests? Oh, hey Honorary Knight and Paimon, you're here. Yanfei and I were just discussing if we should have a few big bad snowmen as Easter eggs in our game. Oh, like targets that look like monsters? We were thinking that, apart from the more typical monsters, we could also include some less traditional characters. Looks like Yanfei and I share too many similar ideas about the casting. Yanfei? Didn't expect to see you here. Oh, what a pleasant surprise. I've never imagined the two of you would meet up. Also, Yanfei was last time in Not Cry. Characters are really starting to travel a lot, and they travel very fast, which is very suspicious if you ask me. Because they can't teleport. And as far as I know, there are no planes in Mondstadt, in Teyvat. It's kind of amazing, seeing you side by side. Paimon can tell right away you really clicked. Yeah, I'm really surprised to run into the bookworm, into the Traveler and Paimon in Mondstadt too. You know, this isn't actually my first time in Mondstadt. I've helped with several civil lawsuits here before. This time, Yao Yao and I had just finished up our work when I happened to hear about the opening of the Dragonspine International Cross-Country Challenge, so I thought I'd check it out. As it turns out, after I reached the venue, I ran into Amber while asking for directions. We hit it off immediately. So, I decided to come try out the game Amber's managing and chip in with some suggestions. Any friend of Eula is my friend too, and fun games are meant to be enjoyed together with other people. Want to give this a try, Honorary Knight and Paimon? This mini-game is called Jade Pitching, and it's designed to help our guests from far and wide to unwind and ease their stress. Yeah, let's practice our snowball fight skills. It might come in handy in the future. And if we ever find ourselves bored with little to do, we can play to see who's better. The loser has to cook. In that case, I can't miss out. I'm pretty good at throwing snowballs. Snowballs, fireballs, you know, all elemental projectiles have something in common. No. No. There is a big difference between throwing a snowball and a fireball. Please, Amber, don't let Klee hear you. For someone as skilled in combat as you are, this should be a piece of cake. I thought this was part of the quest for the game. I didn't think of that. Jade pitching. Oh, I thought that was a new quest. Why did it show up right now as a new quest when... I thought it was a different quest. Okay, never mind. I've already done this. Okay, let's try the first game then. Oh, no. First, I have to talk with Yanfei, actually. Wait, let me make a note. Okay. Traveler, ready to pack some snowballs and hurl them at the target? Wait a second, Yanfei. Are you having a good time in Mondstadt? Of course. Every time I come, there is always something new. Like this time, I finally got to meet Amber. I'd heard a lot about her from Eula before, and I'd love to make a new friend. And the moment we met, I knew we'd get along really well. Amber spent the day with me, taking photos, visiting places and landmarks, and even trying out the special gliding route in Bright Crown Canyon. Yesterday, we camped out in the Stormbearer Mountains and caught some tender, fresh fish, and the tofu soup we made was absolutely delicious. I have to thank Amber for that. After I told Eula in a letter about coming to Mondstadt, Amber also heard about the news. She ordered some tofu that's hard to come by in Mondstadt from a merchant in advance. So when we went camping, the ingredients were as good as what you'd get at a restaurant. I wanna try that tofu fish soup. And that kind of trip sounds fun too. That's easy. Next time, let's pick a day when Eula's not working overtime. And the four of us can go camping together. It will be so much fun. How's your work been, though? Everything's going great. I just wrapped up a mediation between merchants over tea resale profits. A classic case, didn't take too much effort. Work finished up faster than I expected, so I even had time to visit the library with Yao Yao and pick out some new books. The Knights of Avonia's library has a completely different vibe from the one in the Ministry of Civil Affairs, or any of the bookstores back in Liyue. I found a full set of The Evolution of Laws in the Northern Continents from my reading list, and with Amber's help got all the paperwork done. I've got it checked out for a whole year. Can you do that? Aren't you supposed to return books like 2 weeks later? Yao Yao found the books she was looking for as well. While chatting with the elegant librarian, she even made a new friend. What a fruitful day. They're probably trying out that brand new hide-and-seek game right now. I read the rules and found it very interesting. You should check it out. Of course. And I'd like to head somewhere else first. Sure, remember to come by when you're free. I'm free. I'm ready if you are. Okay, after this I should actually go check if there are other NPCs that appear right after this main quest for the story. But let's try this game first. Okay. Then let's play. Okay. Discover the pedantic villain. It is a cozy winter's day and you're about to start your vacation. However, your path is blocked by a musty old scholar seeking answers about an infuriatingly trivial procedural matter. Cranky pets! Okay, I'll read all of these when they get all unlocked. A snowman who is stuck in its ways. Hitting it grants 50 points. A special snowman who reacts with fiery passion. Hitting it grants 100 points. It explodes when hit, dealing AoE damage to other snowmen nearby. Any hits to snowmen from this explosion will also count toward your score. A special gadget set up by the organizers. If thrown snowballs pass through the prize ring to hit a snowman, your points gained will be doubled. The ring will disappear after a period of time. Okay, I can do this,
People ought not
right?
be so frightened of ghosts. They are merely talking shadows, chattering away endlessly about their past affairs.
Okay. Okay, this is very easy. I don't see that ring though that doubles your points, but sure. Go. Oh, I did it too soon. Too soon. Yeah, I'm supposed to wait for them, right? Ah, never mind. No, I did it too late. Ah, whoop! It was fine. A very cute game, but very easy, let's be honest. Okay, I'll be looking at this game a bit later. I want to see... First of all, if there are other characters that I will definitely speak with them. This should be the last game, right? I've already spoken with these people, including with Sayu up there. Does Samber say anything else?
Dragonspine can be a cold and miserable place. If you're gonna invite spectators to come and watch an event here, you gotta make it worth their while. Hopefully, these stalls will keep people entertained and make the atmosphere in the camp more relaxed. I'm also taking the chance to hand out some little trinkets for the teams to decorate their tents with. Here you go! These are for the Soul Blazers. Best of luck in the competition, and don't forget to have fun!
Greetings from the night. This was a quest? No! I thought this was just a conversation. It was the... It's this one. Greetings from the Knights of Avonius. Amber is giving out commemorative gifts to all participants of the cross-country race. Okay. Such a short quest too. Okay. Then, the other thing I want to check really quickly is actually... Actually, there are two things I want to check. The first thing is, I want to check if Lisa is back in the library saying something about Natlanese characters. And the other thing is, I want to return to the Good Hunter and to the tavern. Okay, Lisa is not here. right? Just a ton of books I'll have to read for this challenge. Elon Musk is here. Okay, these are just the normal people. I want to see if Sarah is going to say anything about them. After they ate everything that she had, basically. No, this is just the same conversation as always. And I also want to check Patton. Does he say anything? No, it's the same conversation as before. Okay, never mind. What happened? Oh, okay. Wait, what was this? Within the Soul Blazer Snowbound Journey event, achieve a score of 1600 in Jade Pitching. Discover the pedantic villain. Okay. Oh, and it's a new level. Perfect.
Anything the knights can do for you?
In that case, let's go unlock the last thing. Strength, courage, and trials. Bold Bang Bodern from the Collective of Plenty seems to be planning some kind of exciting activity with your old friend. Okay. So, to Bold Bang something. No, I didn't want to cancel. Never mind. I know where it is.
Each time the snow falls, that is the call of
I have to
Snezhnaya.
go here.
The
Miss Boldbang, is your lower back still hurting? I'm good now. That hot compress worked like a charm. To make a hot compress like this, you have to heat the wet bandage with slow-burning gunpowder for just the right amount of time, or you might end up setting it on fire. Only Yoimiya would come up with a way to warm up bandages like that. Hold on a second. Look who's here. Our hero both in name and deed, and her little white companion. In this part where a woven scroll comic scene unfolds right in front of me? Hey, are you helping patch her up? Have you just been through a battle? Oh, please don't worry about me. I was just wandering about in the wild, looking for some new tough opponents to practice against. Miss Yoimiya here was really a great help to me when I accidentally hurt my back and tumbled down the hill like a snowball. Oof, that sounds painful. To quote the Soul Blazer saga, I am merely a warrior who happened to pass by. Even Yoimiya is on it. And now, we can make that a free mercenary. The knights have granted me permission to take action and deal with monsters as I see fit. Sounds like there are still monsters lurking then? We'll have to act with caution since there are civilians in the area too. Things don't look so good. Should we contact the knights and ask for reinforcements? True, we can't afford to be careless, but the situation isn't that urgent yet. The knights have already cleared out the monsters around the International Cross-Country Challenge venue, and there are only a few stragglers wandering about at this point. And honestly, there are quite a few adventurers competing in the challenge who can hold their own anyway. They have the strength, skills, and courage. If we treat them like we do the regular folks, they might end up feeling insulted instead. So, in line with usual practice at the Adventurers Guild, we're treating this as a trial, and we've formed a team on the spot to deal with those monsters. And that's exactly what the Trial of Valor is about. Clearing monsters, emulating various heroes' combat styles, and transcending your own limits. Now that's the kind of thinking you'd expect from the Collective of Plenty, then I definitely want to be a part of this. I'm not missing out on this either, that's for sure. Awesome! It's been a while since I last saw you in action, Traveler. I'm really excited to see your skills now. I wonder what kind of fireworks can I compare your dazzling moves to? In Trial of Valor, you must select the various battle souls and trigger their combat effects to increase your team's combat prowess and ability to score points. Enduring Spirit can increase the amount of points scored in a single challenge when opponents are defeated, while Blazing Valor can increase the additional multiplier when party members score points in a single challenge. Additionally, each challenge has its own base aura. When triggered, the team's scoring power will be multiplied and the character's combat power significantly increased. Triggering base aura again while it is active will refresh its duration. After defeating opponents, the basic score gained from their defeat, the difficulty multiplier, additional score multipliers and base aura related limited time multiplier, which when not triggered is 1, will multiply one another to give the score you get. Okay. Wait. Where did Yoimiya go? Okay, never mind. Let's talk with her. The Boat Bang Bodern. And then I will play the game. Okay. How are you feeling today, boss traveler? Wanna show us how it's done? What kind of work do you do, my friend? Me? Working for you? Don't be so surprised. I mostly help out at Varese's shop, hauling goods when we're out of business, and keeping an eye on the warehouse when we're back. But Varese did say, if the great hero ever needs it, the whole fruit stand and orchard are yours to call on. So, in a way, I'm part of your support team too. Back when I went to Fontaine on business, I really did send you my resume. Don't know if you remember that. Was she there for the Fontaine Film Festival? If you still remember, that alone would be an honor. And if you don't, then next time you visit the Collective of Plenty, I will treat you to a glass of Sky Split Gem Bloom Grapefruit Juice. Maybe then you'll remember me. That's a bit, okay. They go take care of something else first. I understand. I will see you later then. Okay, let's play. Let's start the Trial of Valor. Your energy is incredible. I'm gonna have to watch this very, very closely. Okay. Oh, this is for tomorrow. Reached Flameless State. According to the Soul Blazer saga, the flameless fire is the pinnacle of a blazing soul. While emulating this fighting style seems rather challenging, it is precisely because of its difficulty that one can transcend themselves. Okay. Waffle, your nose is very bad. Oh, I'm so sorry. It must be awful. I hope you get better soon. Wait, I can't see the time. 1:48, 49. Okay. Okay, let's go. Flameless. Gain a buff when off-field characters deal pyro damage. Okay, this should be... Okay, let's try with multiplier number times 10. Okay. Battle Soul settings. Base Aura. When off-field characters deal pyro damage to enemies, the party gains 250% points for 4 seconds. While this effect is active, when the active character triggers Spyro reactions on an enemy, a shockwave that deals AoE animo damage will be unleashed at the enemy's position. This effect can be triggered once every 2 seconds. Okay, this is just a normal thing. Oh god, there's so many things. Okay. Triggering certain elemental reactions increases the points you get from defeating enemies during the challenge. Wait, before I actually look at this. Yes. Okay, I understand what to do. Enduring Spirit, Soaring Ascent, Vaporize reaction. When a character triggers Vaporize reaction, the base points scored by defeating each opponent will increase by 2 for the rest of the current trial. This effect can be triggered once every 4 seconds. Enduring Spirit, Melt reaction. When a character triggers Melt reactions, the base points scored by defeating each opponent will increase by 2 for the rest of the current trial. This effect can be triggered once every 4 seconds. Enduring Spirit, Detonation, Overloaded reaction. When a character triggers Overloaded reactions, the base points scored by defeating each opponent will increase by 2 for the rest of the current trial. This effect can be triggered once every 4 seconds. Enduring Spirit, Blazing Inferno, Burning reaction. When a character triggers Burning reactions, the base points scored by defeating each opponent will increase by 2 for the rest of the current trial. This effect can be triggered once every 4 seconds. They're so almost the same. Enduring Spirit, Tempest, Swirl reaction. When a character triggers Swirl reactions, the base points scored by defeating each opponent will increase by 2 for the rest of the current trial. This effect can be triggered once every 4 seconds. Enduring Spirit, Crystal Fortification, Crystallized reaction. When a character triggers Crystallized reactions, the base points scored by defeating each opponent will increase by 2 for the rest of the current trial. This effect can be triggered once every 4 seconds. An Enduring Spirit, Bountiful Harvest, Bloom, Hyperbloom, and Burgeon reactions. When a character triggers Bloom, Hyperbloom, and Burgeon reactions, the base points scored by defeating each opponent will increase by 2 for the rest of the current trial. This effect can be triggered once every 4 seconds. Okay. I will definitely use the trial characters. And Risho, because here she's also a Hexarray Circle. Yeah, this will be it. And I'll be using the... Oh, they're different! Oh, there is more reading. Okay. Defeating enemies in the specified ways during the challenge increases the score multiplier. Blazing Valor, Unyielding Wall, Shield. When a character who is protected by a shield defeats an opponent, the bonus multiplier for points obtained by the party will increase by 2 for the rest of the current trial. This effect can be triggered once every 5 seconds. Blazing Valor, Curative Effects, Healing. When the active character defeats an opponent within 4 seconds of receiving healing, the bonus multiplier for points obtained by the party will increase by 2 for the rest of the current trial. This effect can be triggered once every 5 seconds. And lastly, Blazing Valor, Sharp Edge, Normal Attack. When the active character defeats an opponent with the normal attacks, the bonus multiplier for points obtained by the party will increase by 3 for the rest of the current trial. This effect can be triggered once every 5 seconds. I think I'll choose actually this one. And I will remove Sucrose and put on Barbara. Actually... no. I will remove I will remove Fischl and put Sucrose and stay with Barbara. Okay, let's try. Let's try. I think it will be fine. Okay, I've already read all of these things.
Now, watch
out! Decay!
Think you can get away? Let's play!
Let's dance.
Here we go!
It's going well. It's going well.
Leave it
Maybe
to
I
me!
should. Okay.
Decay! You...
Enhanced Animal Module 75 and... Brace yourselves. Time for takeoff. Let's play! Yeah!
Oh, Venti's so cool.
Yahoo!
Oh, it's so bad that I didn't have enough
Leave
to
it to
get
me.
him and all the other
Turning
characters
point.
I wanted.
Stand clear. Animo test 63. I'll protect us.
Think you can get away? Yeah, let's play!
Wait, am I doing any damage to this thing? No, I have to...
Yeah,
Huh? Shouldn't I? Yes.
yeah!
There we go.
Watch out! A turning point?
Animal hypostasis emulation. Stand clear. Let the show be.
Time for takeoff. Yeah,
Oh, there we go. There we go.
yeah!
Use the force off.
Yahoo!
Leave it to me! A turning point?
Absorption test.
Yeah, here we go! Think you can get away? Yeah!
Oh, I wish I had gotten Venti. Yes! 3 stars! Okay, that was cool, that was cool. Ah, Venti is so awesome. Okay, let's go. Now that I don't have to read so many things, it will be very easy. 100 transformations. This is the essence of Dendrocore. A mercenary who is truly free is as versatile as the ever-changing Dendrocore and be able to adapt to various combat environments and adjust their combat style accordingly. Okay, base aura, Dazzle. Gain a buff when characters trigger Bloom, Hyper Bloom, Burgeon, and Lunar Bloom reactions. Okay. A base aura, when a character triggers Bloom, Hyper Bloom, Burgeon, and Lunar Bloom reactions, the party gains 250% points for 8 seconds. While this effect is active, a shockwave that deals AoE Dendro damage will be unleashed every 3 seconds, centered on the active characters. Okay, definitely those two. And what should I do? Definitely Barbara, maybe? Yeah, Dendro Traveler and Barbara. Okay. Wait, they are the same, right? I already read all of these things. Okay. Definitely Lunar Bloom. And I feel like they're not the same, actually. Okay, let me check. Yeah, that lunar thing wasn't here. I have to read that. And let me see. What do I have to read? Enduring Spirit, Radiant Bloom, a Lunar Bloom reaction. When a character triggers Lunar Bloom reactions, the base points scored by defeating each opponent will increase by 4 for the rest of the current trial. This effect can be triggered once every 3 seconds. Definitely this one. And everything else I've read from here already. I think I read this. Yes, only this one is different. Blazing Valor, Foe Bloom, Lunar Bloom reaction. When the active character defeats an opponent through Lunar Bloom damage, the bonus multiplier for points obtained by the party will increase by 3 for the rest of the current trial. This effect can be triggered once every 5 seconds. Okay, this should be good, right? Right? I think it will be fine. I mean, it is with trial characters, so...
Look, a rainbow! Germinate! Let's dance.
Let's see what you're made of.
There we go.
How the deception ends here. Can't hide the truth. It all adds up.
Defeated.
It all falls into place.
Oh. What am I doing? Yes.
Can't hide the truth.
Okay.
Flash attack! Let the show be... Scatter!
No more lies.
No. No, it's unfair to play with Cryo against Barbara, don't you know?
Can't hide the truth.
Spring forth! Ding dong water bomb!
It all adds up.
These things couldn't even do their energy thing.
The mystery unravels.
Look! I'll protect us.
No more lies. Let's see what you're made of. Can't hide the truth. Let's see what you're made of.
Oh, I already have the 3
The
stars.
deception ends here.
It was so easy. I mean, they gave me the trial characters, so I guess... Okay, everything is done. Oh, wow. This went hard. Okay. I'm already almost out of time. So, let me see. Yes, I can talk with Yoimiya. So, let's do Yoimiya. Again, 202. Okay. What is this quest? A surprise. Okay. A surprise from a fellow comics fan. Yoimiya, who is visiting Dragonspine for the first time, is also secretly a lover of comics. In Dragonspine, Mondstadt talk to Yoimiya. Yoimiya seems to be looking for you. Okay, let's find her. How did I miss her? Oh, I even came here and I missed her. Okay, never mind.
Traveler! What a surprise running into you in Mondstadt! I've never been anywhere with a climate like this before. It's so cold! But wow, what an experience! I've had my first snowball fight, built my first snowman. Oh, and the comics are a nice surprise.
Oh. As someone who grew up with lots of snow, it's always interesting for me to hear about people experiencing snow for the first time later in life. It's very funny.
The Soul Blazer saga is super popular in Inazuma, but I totally wasn't expecting to find so many people that read it. I had a great chat with some Natlanese fans earlier. Oh, it really got me inspired. So, I ended up making a character stand.
She made this? That's awesome.
Oh, sorry, let me backtrack a little. Have you ever heard of the Soul Blazer saga?
You tell Yoimiya about the Legend of Soul Blazers.
No way! Your friends are into it too? What a funny coincidence! In that case, let me give you this character stand of Fiatena. Oh, she'll be right at home in the Legion of Soul Blazers.
Ah, we got it. Yeah, I'm just collecting everything here, which is kinda sad. I wanted them for my teapot at least, but sure. Wait, I haven't been collecting my rewards for each thing. There we go. Let's go. All of these. And from here. Do I get the weapon now? Yes! Okay. Okay. This will be the last thing for today. I want to see the lore of the weapon. But not from here. It would just be easier to look at this one here. Okay, where is it? There we go. Okay. Rainbow Serpent's Rainbow. An ancient ceremonial weapon passed down by the masters of the Night Wind. This dark bow is forever wreathed in an unshakable chill. Okay. Let's go. The decaying Cinder City and the usurper's delirious dream collapsed together into a blaze as brilliant as the sun. The scarlet-eyed hero summoned the god's fiery wrath, burning the blighted, corrupted throne to drifting ash. Decades have passed since Makhan, the dragon slayer, drove the old ruler from the deep valleys. In the villages that once worshipped the dragons, new generations have long since forgotten their ancestral oaths. Thus, when the young priest Wagadu fulfilled Makhan's final wish and laid him to rest in a nameless grave, taking up his bow and setting forth toward the mist-shrouded mountains, he had no understanding of what the old man's dying words truly meant. What was it to renew the covenant? What was it to restore peace? Wagadu had no idea. He simply believed the old priest had asked him to return his cherished bow to the perilous night realm, to soothe the wrathful spirits long abandoned since the age of ancient sacrifice. He parted the veil of mist and climbed the threefold stone stair. At the ineffable border of the shadowed realm, a vast labyrinthine hall revealed itself. Its intricate corridors glowed softly in the flowing light. Before the young priest could discern whose hand had inscribed the gilded runes, a sudden surge of fog clouded his sight. Visions rose in the mist and filled his mind. In a daze, countless shifting forms shimmered like iridescent light. He saw a maiden with eyes of turquoise, a colossal serpent draped in starlight, and a white spider weaving the sun and moon. He saw figures of black gold and white steel, a sly hare mocking a wild fox, and a coyote struggling in tar. Terrified, Wagadu fell to his knees. He begged the sacred ones of the night realm to forgive his intrusion. But when the mist finally lifted, the being that loomed above the hall and gazed down upon him was not the dead he had imagined. It was a mighty dragon, its wings unfurled, like a rainbow cascading across the heavens. O soulless one, whose fate is bound to the stars, do not let my form fill you with fear. I have long comprehended your purpose, even if your own heart remains veiled in ignorant mist. The priest who named himself Dragon Slayer sent you to forge a covenant for the ages to come. The noble blood of the ancients never stained his blade, and that sincerity speaks louder than 1,000 words. It matters not. Our king has long perished, and I have grown weary of tending to my kin who dwell within dreams. I am willing to impart all the secret rites I know, that your tribes may prosper. To let you hear the whisper of the night without giving blood to the envoy who has fallen into the underworld. For this, I ask but 2 things in return, as price for the covenant to be sealed. First, your descendants must treat the ancient people I once protected as friends and equals. They must heed their counsel at all times and never allow their oaths to become mockery like the Grand Alliance. Second, your descendants must strike my name from every woven record and scroll. Let no self-proclaimed sage uncover it, lest they bring ruin upon our pact through their foolish revenge. You need not consider, only accept. The way up that shelters you was once my servant. Long before your birth, she told me of this transgressive covenant. Like one just awakening, unable to tell dream from reality, the dazed Wagadu nodded to signify acceptance. In an instant, the gilded hall and the mighty dragon dissolved like mists from a past age. Wagadu was still wondering whether the visions he had just witnessed were anything more than a fleeting dream born of fatigue, when suddenly he felt a soft, feather-like touch at his side, cold as the night wind, that made him instinctively turn around. There, according to legend, stood the first Ictomisaurus, newly emerged from the Night Kingdom. Ah, so cool! Oh, the names, the Natlan names are very difficult for me to remember. So currently a lot of my brain is just trying to remember who this person was, what was the name, but I won't remember right now, honestly. However, it is very interesting. We already knew about this part. We already knew that Makhan didn't actually slay the dragon. What showed with the rainbow? Interesting. A dragon with the rainbow. At first, I thought that they were actually talking about Nibelung, the primordial dragon. However, later they were talking about the one who has already fallen, and that should be Nibelung. So I am just a tiny bit lost about who is who. The Wyop is actually the Seelie, the angel, basically, that protects all of Natlan and their ley lines. And she was this dragon's servant? Interesting. Okay. The other thing that was very interesting for me is that, at least according to legend, Ictomisaurus emerged from the Night Kingdom. Aren't they supposed to be dragons as well? I mean, the descendants of dragons? I'm a bit lost on this part. But nevertheless, very cool. I am still a bit sad that the lore is all about Natlan and not about Dragonspine. Okay, last thing for today, because it's already super late. This item. Refined heart, a refinement material. Specialized refinement material for Rainbow Serpent Rain's Bow. A brightly colored, exquisitely crafted finger guard long worn by archers. The accuracy of an arrow hinges on the archer's experience. The more one draws the bowstring with focused breath, the more seamlessly bow and arrow move in unison. To knock and draw is to temper the spirit. To wear on the guard reflects the sharpness of the archer's resolve. Cool, cool. And this gives energy recharge and base attack. Okay. I mean more attack. Okay. Oh, it's for off-fielders. But I didn't get Yahoda for this account, right? It would have been very cool for her. Maybe it will be a good bow for Kole? Maybe? I have no idea. Okay. Okay. What happened here? Oh, Embato, enhance 4 4-star artifacts, level 16. Okay, let's get this. And this is... yes, I don't want to do this right now. Okay. The weapon is very cool. I like the story with it as well. Wait. There was another thing in the story that I actually forgot about. Wait. Description. In the things that he hallucinated, a white spider weaving the sun and moon is very strange. Because we know that the dragon, Nibelung, actually created the moons. We don't know anything about the sun properly yet. But the moons were created by the dragon. The colossal serpent is definitely Nibelung. There is no other option, in my opinion. Serpents always. Snakes, dragons, the same thing in Teyvat. I wonder if the white spider is supposed to be the heavenly principles? Because this weaving of the sun and moon, it might actually be the creation of the false sky, no? And in that case, it would make sense, this idea of spider. Because it would be like in fantasy, spiders are usually connected with something that is generally evil. So they're using it to represent the heavenly principles in a, a bit of a darker shade, showing that they're against the heavenly principles in a way, I think. But yeah, I don't know. What do you think? The figures of black gold and white steel, I wonder what that is all about. And a sly hare mocking a wild fox. Yeah, Miko? I have no idea. This part completely loses me. I don't know what is going on. Maybe they're all hallucinations and nothing to worry about. But with Genshin these days, you never know. You never know. Okay, anyway. It is really late for me, so I have to stop for today. But tomorrow I will return and hopefully I'll be able to finish everything from this event. Anyway, thank you so much for watching today and I hope to see you another day. Bye bye for now.
He who wishes to peer into the abyss needs simply to wander through Nodcry on a misty night.